To you, Gemini. So apparently, this Venus retrograde really got people in their emotional bag because you have the Hanged Man, Page of Cups, and then you Geminis also have the Seven of Cups. Now, these three cards right here for you, Geminis. These three cards right here for you, Geminis, speak to this is New York, fam. This is New York. But anyway, these three cards right here represent how so you Geminis have been doing what it is that I suggested, relaxing, not really. You're handling you Geminis are handling your business, but you Geminis are not really overextending yourselves to do too much because the Seven of Cups, which is um, you can get to know pretty much anybody that accepts you. You're great. You're amazing. You're doing your thing. You're great. And so you Geminis want to lay low, handle your business on the low, and do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. So as a result of this, you Geminis, right? You have the High Priestess and the Scorpio energy. So like a lot of people are thinking about you. Let me just go ahead and cut straight to the chase. You have the Six of Cups. This is the last card of the main board, by the way. So I done skipped seven cards. No, six cards to get to this. But the point is that the High Priestess and the Scorpio energy, right? I can't say the D word. Uh, Unalive energy, I'll say that. But the point is that they are thinking a lot about you Geminis because you're not around. You're not making yourselves be known. You're not wilding. You're not drawing too much attention to yourselves. A lot of you Geminis are becoming a lot more spiritual, a lot more in depth about your or religious, a lot more in depth about your spirituality and religion or religion. And as a result of this, you Geminis keep changing or transforming from how you used to be to now having an internal uh, integrity. Because Gemini or the air signs are an element where I was serious when I said that air signs have to decide whether they're going to be ethical or not because at a young age, because if they don't, they can really be in a particular situation where air signs can understand. Air signs, y'all understand morality, and with Gemini represents morality through duality, light and dark. So because of that, a lot of you Geminis understand that you had to be ethical, but you're building on that, on those ethics. What do you believe? What do you hold near and dear to your heart? What is right for you to do? What is on point for you? How are you living your life? And so because of this, a lot of you Geminis are learning how to do better with that, right? And a lot of people can't recognize you because of it, because you literally become a different person. Like me, I was angry for a while, for some years. And like now, I'm angry only in the sense that I want to use that emotion to be more clear about what it is that I want to do in a healthier way. And as a result of this, I'm like changed in this. Like now, some people still think of me as being like Kenpachi Zaraki, the berserker, which I still am. But um, even Kenpachi had to develop himself, right? In anybody who watches Bleach, the anime, even Kenpachi had to advance himself to where now he's not like the person that's holding back. He's a person that is into, is basically a lot more aware of himself and what it is that he wants. So that's what it is, and I'm saying here for you Geminis. You Geminis are becoming better people, and people can't recognize you. You're dressing different, you're talking different, you're thinking different, you're speaking differently. And the thing about it is, the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, they're actually kind of scared of you, to be real with you, because they put on the Nine of Cups, right, which is a bravado, but the Five of Pentacles represents they're actually scared of you. Them people, them friends, them exes, they don't know how to gauge you. They don't know how to interact with you in a way where they could even know how to approach you anymore. The way that you've changed, the way that you interacted, the way that you live your life, the way that you do all that type of stuff, they don't, like I said before, like, they don't know what to do. Like, this is why I keep telling you, like, you Geminis are like Pharaoh, in the sense that y'all don't know, like, you're in the world, but you're not of it, right? Like, you're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not with the BS. You're not with the banging. You're not with the ghetto. Like, you're not with the ghetto mentality, regardless of if it's in the city or the suburbs, right? It doesn't matter. The point is, you're not with the ghetto stuff. You're not with the dysfunction. So because of the fact that you're not with the dysfunction, it's fear. And this is what I mean when I say intimidation, because they don't even know, like, they're asking themselves, how would I even talk to Geminis? How would I do that? Right? Like, what would I even say? Like, how would I even interact with individuals? You know, like, how would I even interact with a Gemini, right? With you specifically. And the answer is, they don't know. That's why the Tower card popped up. They don't know. They don't know what they're doing. So Scorpio is all in here in the form of the Tower and the Unalive, right? So this speaks to how old aspects and old situations have ended. That's not who you Geminis are, right? Gemini is a zodiac sign that likes to hide their discomfort in jokes and being comical and witty and quick-witted. And you Geminis can still do that, but it's more so a sense of you have different ways of expressing yourselves now, where it's more so you can crack jokes, but you can also tell somebody straightforwardly what's going on. And before, when you were younger, however old you were, right? Whatever, right? I'm not here to talk about like a child, and I'm talking about it from a perspective of, like, however old you were when you were younger, when you used to engage this way, you would get into mischief. But now it's like you Geminis, almost like you keep getting better, in the sense that who you're becoming, people are kind of, they like you still, but they're kind of afraid of you, in the sense that the fear comes from a level of admiration. Like, what are you doing, right? Like, it's almost like, what are you Geminis actually doing? And this is what the High Priestess represents, like, who you are, who you becoming, what you are about. People are kind of afraid of, because it's like, what's going on with y'all? Right, to the point of fear, right? They still like you, they still think you look good, but it's to a point of fear, because it's like, how could my mind even wrap itself around even getting to know you Geminis? Because you Geminis are mystical, different, you know, someone different, mystical, almost like I can't even engage with you like that. Like, how would I even approach you? Unapproachable. But it's not from a sense of being nasty, you know, it's more so being unapproachable from the sense of mysterious, powerful. How do I speak to this person? This person looks, you Geminis look like you know something that a lot of people don't. And the thing is that the the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups represents, but they're still going to come back and try. Now they're going to come back and try because they're going to tell you what it is that they think that you want to hear. But you Geminis will have to let them know that you're not about that. You know? Let's clarify the Six of Cups. You will have to let them know that you're not about that if you're not down with their value systems. Well, let's clarify some cards. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Swords, King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, of course. So they're going to come back and try to make you some form of offer, like they've gotten better, they've done certain things. The Seven of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles, you're living your life. You're going to hold up your boundaries because you Geminis don't want to have anything to do with them. You've moved on. But again, you Geminis are so irresistible. So it's like, even like I said, it's coming from a point of admiration almost to a point of fear. So it's like, they don't know what, even though they know you by name and they hung out with you, they don't, you've become unpredictable. So it's like, they don't know what you're going to do. See, when you transform spiritually, it really is like becoming someone different. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling for my mom and everything like that. But, you know, I ain't going to answer the phone because, you know, that person doesn't need to know that information. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is you really do become like a different person. You know, you really do. Really. You really do become like a different person. You really do. I act completely differently compared to how I used to. I used to have a certain level of seriousness to me, for sure, and people were afraid, but now I know how to relax and, you know, enjoy my time. Like I said before, I'm still a Zaraki, Kenpachi and all of that, but at the same time, learned more focus in the sense that it's not about intimidating people per se. Now it's about me focusing on what I need to do, you know, and the things that the Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, you know, they got to make you a part of their life because you're irresistible. You know, when you're spiritual, you become more attractive. When you are serious with your religion, you become more attractive. In the Bible, it says that the elect and the unelect will be drawn to people who are elect. In other words, people who are dysfunctional and functional will both be drawn to you. You know, the succubus will be drawn to you. Incubus will be drawn to you, just like healthy, spiritual, and religious people will be drawn to you who are also healthy. So it's like this is what I mean when I say that you have a plethora of people that you could potentially date. You have choices. It's just a matter of, that's when you step your game up, and it's a matter of what it is that you Geminis choose to accept. But other than that, that's pretty much it though. You got a lot of people being into you, a lot of people are drawn to you, and this is something that you Geminis will have to come to understand. That in on itself is a whole other brand new discussion. That's a whole other piece of game. Because what to do now that you've become more spiritual and more people are attracted to you. Trust me, I'm in my neighborhood, I'm known a little bit. Not to every single last person in the neighborhood, obviously, but I am somewhat of a person who is known in my neighborhood by a lot of people. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? and a lot of people are drawn. And because of that, I have to learn what to do with attraction, how to engage in it in an attractive way, right? Because that's a whole other piece of game, Gemini. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. But as it is that you Geminis can see, we're building on something. I'm not just coming here every single couple of days or week or whatever the case may be, giving y'all some nonsense. We're actually building towards something, because the next step is attraction. And not every zodiac sign is where you are. Some are ahead of you, some are below you, some of you are really below you. It just depends on the zodiac sign that I'm reading for and where their own pace of growth is. So that's it. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Come through and get a personal reading from me. That way I can keep the channel going. And yeah, we really appreciate it. Peace.